Y'all don't know what goes on behind closed doors. Y'all don't know how this man acts behind closed doors. Are you truly gonna be happy with yourself? Are you truly gonna wake up every morning like, yes, I feel good about this? No, you're not. So either they like it or they don't. Be true to you. Going to the internet, making statements about me, saying this about me and saying that about me, and I've never defended myself. And I'm gonna be good, I'm gonna be set for the rest of my life. But look on the internet. You see it every day. These girls have these babies by these men and nothing changed. That's just not happening. How do I handle mom guilt? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't really found a coping way to really handle it.
What's one thing that you will go back and wish your dad would have did for you?
One thing oh my fucking God. I'm sorry. Hold on, I just don't want it to trip on my makeup. Hey y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. We are here with a new video. I'm super excited to let you guys in on what's been going on with me. I'm gonna give y'all a little Q&A that you guys been asking for. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up and let me know what else you guys wanna see. So you guys have been asking where I've been. Honestly, I just been with my kids. You know, I love YouTube. I really missed you guys, but I had to take some time and, you know, raise my kids and focus on myself. Now that I done did that, I'm back and I'm ready to give you guys some content, okay? One thing that I think you guys will notice different about me from my last video is that, number one, I feel like I'm glowing differently. I feel like my mind is in a better place. I feel like I'm moving forward, you know? Then I would say, oh, I'm posting a video and I never would be consistent. But I feel like the place that I'm in now, I just want to give you guys as much content as possible until I decide to leave social media alone and do other things. Stepping away from the public eye after being in the spotlight for years was definitely hard. I don't know, I feel like I was torn between wanting to post and give you guys stuff to see, but also wanting to stay private. I feel like for a long time, I didn't know how to do both without feeling like, oh, I'm sharing too much, or oh, I'm not sharing enough. People aren't gonna watch me. People don't care about what I have going on. You know, I feel like it took a mental toll on me because I was so used to posting, people going to watch, people going to support, and then I would post, people would be like, oh, she's not gonna be consistent, we're not watching that, or not even knowing that I posted because I haven't posted for so long. So I feel like it kind of messed with my mental a little bit, but when I started thinking deeper into it, it's all on me. Being consistent, showing you guys what I have going on, I'm in control of this, and I found the balance, so here we are. Was I taking time for myself, or did life cause me to slow down? I feel like life definitely caused me to slow down a lot because I got pregnant, I had a baby. On top of having a baby, I already had a child. So having two kids is way harder than having one kid. On top of that, it was just feeling like I really didn't have the support that I needed around that time to actually focus on being a mom and focus on being a content creator. I felt like I had to choose which one I wanted to do. And at that time, I felt like, you know, I'm content, I'm good, I don't have to worry about nothing. Everything else, I'll come back to it when I can. But coming back to it when I can turned into 6 months, turned into a year, turned into 2 years. And I don't think I was really fulfilled by just sitting in the house and not doing nothing. You know, as your kids get older, they look at you and they say, oh, when are you going to work? Or you don't have a job, or this or that. And like conversations like that kind of upset me because before I was in a relationship, you know, I was working. Casey saw me working. Casey saw me, you know, doing what I do. which is being a content creator, and he was even a part of it. So for him to not see that and him question, do you have a job or not? I think that put me in a mindset like, okay, it's time to get back on your business. Like, what are you doing? You can be a mom and still work. I realized I was ready to come back when I decided that I'm tired of just sitting in the house and not seeing a real income for real. Like, okay, granted, I was, getting money or whatever, but it's nothing like having your own money. It's nothing like looking in your account and feeling like I worked for this. I got this because I did this, It was just eating me up, just staying silent and just, doing that. Like, it was eating me up. I'm an active person. I like to be out. I like to, not out at the club, because I know y'all gonna try to twist it, but just out enjoying life, going to picnics, going to the store, like just, moving. Why not bring you guys along with me and introduce y'all to things that y'all might not never saw before? Did it bother me that people thought I was just being taken care of and, not doing nothing for myself and just thinking I'm just this lazy person and I just don't care about me anymore? And honestly, it did bother me, seeing those comments and living it just felt like, dang, like y'all really don't know, like the talks that I'm having with, my friends and my family, or the things that I'm going through mentally and stuff like that. Like, you guys really don't know. And I know it sounds so good. Okay, let somebody take care of you, kick your feet up and you just be good. Yeah, it sounds good until you want to start doing things for yourself and you want to start providing for yourself, and you don't want to be known as like a gold digger or a leech, or you're only with this person for what they do for you. If I'm making my money and my partner's making their money, we can come together and build something big. So why not do that? Especially if it's not gonna cause me to not be able to be there for my kids, because that's my main thing. I want to be able to be there for them whenever they need me. I want to be able to be there. So my job doesn't cause me to not be able to, still be there for them. So why am I not working? That's what I had to ask myself. What are you doing? I feel like being with someone else in the spotlight, it makes it 10 times harder, because they look at that person and however that person acts, they expect you to act the same way. They don't really give you room or grace to be yourself, because it's like, okay, well, your partner acts like this. Why do you act like this? Or your partner is loud and rowdy or whatever and you're quiet. Like, that's not a good match. I don't think people realize everyone has their own personality. Like, I'm a hype person naturally. I've been this way my whole life. Basically, being with DeJounte, as y'all know, he's more of a quiet person. He's more reserved. He doesn't go on, he wasn't going on the internet doing all of that. You get what I'm saying? So with me being hype, liking to hang out with my friends, party, whatever the case may be, people felt like that relationship wasn't good because she's this way and he's that way. So I felt like I had to kind of dull myself down just to make it look good for y'all. But in reality, y'all don't know what goes on behind closed doors. Y'all don't know how this man acts behind closed doors. So I feel like in any relationship, and that was just an example, be true to who you are. Never try to limit yourself or dull yourself out to make it work with anyone. Because at the end of the day, it might make the relationship work, but are you truly going to be happy with yourself? Are you truly going to wake up every morning like, yes, I feel good about this? No, you're not. So either they like it or they don't. Be true to you. People think being with someone with money will automatically make you happy, automatically fulfill your dreams. You will automatically have a great life. And that's far from the truth, because at the end of the day, everyone is human. People with money just have more money than you, but that doesn't change the fact that they still have emotions, they still have trauma, they still have all these things that they're going through. They just have the money behind it. So I don't feel like it's gonna change nothing. Like, it doesn't fulfill you. Now, unless you with the right person, they grew up in a happy house, they're just the happiest person in the world, then maybe. But if you're with someone that still has their own issues and you're dealing with your issues and you're thinking, okay, well, I'm gonna use you for a come up, it'll never work. A lot of people think, oh, I'm gonna go have a baby with someone and a millionaire or whatever, and I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be set for the rest of my life. But look on the internet. You see it every day. These girls have these babies by these men and nothing changed. So all I can say is live for you. Don't go out here trying to chase something that you know nothing about. Yeah, it's cool, it's fun, do what you please, but if you're looking for true happiness, make sure that you're happy with yourself first before you put yourself in the situation. I feel like dealing with people with money have completely shifted my mindset because it made me realize I want to be independent. Like, I went through the phase of being in a relationship, getting out of a relationship, working, being in a relationship, getting out of a relationship, now I'm working again. And throughout it all, like, I just feel at peace when I'm making my own money, I'm making my own moves, I have my own stuff going on, you know, and I feel like that's something that I need to work on. When I get in a relationship, I cannot just drop everything. I need to go do what I do for the day, you do what you do, and then we come together and we say, how was your day, whatever. If I'm sitting in the house and you out doing whatever you doing, the only stories I'ma hear is what you got going on. Then it leaves me like, oh, I'm kind of boring now. So now I'm questioning everything that my whole existence. But what I must say, now I know what I need, what I want to put up with and what I don't want to put up with. And I have to be with someone that understands this is what I want to do. Either you like it or you don't. If you don't like it, okay, let me know that in the beginning so I can go ahead and go about my business. But I don't feel like I'll ever put myself in a position where I'm completely 110% depending on someone ever again. That's just not happening. I want to send a message to the ladies that's trying to build their relationship, but also trying to build their self. Put you first. Now, I'm not saying completely disregard your man or whatever the case may be, but what I am saying is anything can happen. People wake up with different feelings every day. And don't never be caught short. Don't never put yourself in a position where it's like, dang, now I have to start all over. What am I gonna do? Where am I gonna go? Especially if you have kids, like, I just think it's so important that you always have your own. Yes, if he wanna do for you, take you shopping, whatever, all that's cool. But it's nothing like a woman just being a boss. When she walks in the room, everyone knows like, oh yeah, that's her. So what are you gonna be? The girl that people look past or the boss that walks in the room and her presence speaks for itself? I want everybody to understand it's okay to walk away, but it's also okay to walk away, but it's also okay to stay. Just make sure whatever decision you make, it's because you want to make it and you doing what's best for you. A lot of people said that I wanted to be outside. I just want to party, be a party girl, be down in these streets. Was it hard adjusting to being in the house? Well, truthfully, it was at first because I was going through the transition of always having something to do, always getting up, always going. That's why y'all got so many pictures, because I was always dressed up, ready to pop out. When things got slow, I used to go back in my memories and remember the time I was outside having a ball and just reminiscing. Then I came to Houston and went outside one time and I realized this is not the same. I'm in a club with all these kids. I am grown now. So I think they kind of shifted. I thought I was missing something and then I realized, girl, you're not missing nothing. So when this narrative came, oh, she just wants to be outside. I'm like, whoa, like, no, that's not me anymore. Now, granted, I did go out and have the time of my life. I had a ball. But that was for my friend. That was my friend's party. Do y'all blame me? You know, I just love supporting people. But other than that, y'all not gonna see me out like that no more, unless y'all trying to pay me. But if you're not, y'all not about to see me in these clubs. Catch me at brunch or something. I am now, oh my gosh, time has flown. Guys, I am now a mom of 2 kids. I have a handsome son, Casey, and I have a beautiful daughter, Iceland. And when I tell y'all, they stress me out. Cause at first, you know, it was just Casey, and he was nice, and he was so kind, and he was so sweet. And then my daughter came into the picture and she flipped the house upside down. Iceland has an attitude. She is the complete opposite of Casey. And I just feel like now that they're getting older, they're fighting and they're bumping heads. It's a lot. Y'all, if you're thinking about having kids, just know it's not gonna be easy, but they're gonna give you all the love and support that you need. When you wake up and look at their little face, you're gonna understand y'all are my purpose. But it's gonna be hell. It's gonna be hell. The difference between raising a son and a daughter, I feel like my son, it was a lot of stuff that I had to keep him back from, like hair appointments, going to get my nails, like certain things. And he's rough. Like he likes to jump off of stuff. He likes to just, to be a boy. My daughter, she likes to play with makeup and she likes to get her nails done and she likes to shop and she just likes all the girly things. I think the biggest difference between them, I had to worry about Casey, I had to worry about him breaking his neck. Iceland, I have to worry about her being in my makeup. And also with Ice, I have to be, soft to her. I have to, goodness, being older, I just realized all you have to do is just show them that you love them. Casey, he's giving me a run for my money right now. But, when I look at them and I hear the conversations and stuff like that, I just realized they really love me. And it made me realize I gotta stop really twerking online. That's why I'm so embarrassed about what happened the other day, because now Casey on YouTube swiping, and I would be devastated if he swiped and saw a video of me just out there doing anything crazy. So it just made me feel like I need to be calm and be a mother. Mother first, bad girl immediately after. I feel like the values that I want my daughter to learn is to love yourself. Never let anyone make you question what you truly believe. Always keep your hygiene up. Always make sure that you're presentable. It doesn't matter where you're going. Make sure that you look good, you smell good. Don't go outside with a bonnet on. Every day is a new day, so make sure that you're ready to tackle the day. No matter how you're feeling, no matter what's going on, show up as your best self, no matter what room you're walking in. How do I handle mom guilt? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be honest. I haven't really found a coping way to really handle it. I think the best thing, the way that I handle it now, I just wait until they go to sleep. I put on the biggest smile throughout the day. And when they're sleeping, I go pray over them and I'll go just cry. Like if I feel like, I'm not showing up the best way I can, or just giving them my all, I let the tears fall and then I let my emotions play out, and the next day I make sure to show up better than I did the first day. I never give myself room for excuses because I'm raising two little humans, and I can't play with their life like that. They're looking at me to raise them, and who would I be to just be this bad mother, and when they are acting out or not being their best self, I'm mad at them. I just feel like I just gotta give them my all, no matter what it takes, no matter how anyone feels. I have to show up my best self for them. So I don't handle the mom guilt well right now. Eventually I will. A typical day in the life of Jania. I wake up every morning, get Casey ready for school. I drop him off, go to the gym, go home, get in the bed, take a shower, get in the bed, go to sleep. Wake up, go get Casey from school, go shopping, take him to Target, get toys, cook a little bit, feed them, go to sleep. That's my day. And I just felt like that was very boring. That's why I haven't showed y'all. But I'm gonna make it a little interesting, and I'm gonna switch it up. Not that you guys are gonna see now. How do I balance co-parenting with my kids' fathers? Well, with Casey, it's pretty easy, it's pretty simple, it's always been that way. He texts, hey, I want Casey. Okay, bet, when you gonna get him? He lets me know, Casey goes. Easy breezy, so easy, it's no problem. I'm the type of mother, I just like to have my child with a suitcase full of clothes, just so I know that he has what he needs. But whenever he goes, his dad gets some stuff and he enjoys being over there. He has a ball. My best advice about keeping your relationships private off of social media is don't post when y'all going through it. Because one thing people don't forget is what you said they did and how you said they made you feel. Now, if you want to go back to your man, now everybody looking at, or your girl, now everybody looking at y'all crazy because you didn't put all these people in y'all business. The best thing to do is keep everything in-house, especially if you have a family, especially if you're trying to build for marriage and everything after that. It's okay, people have problems, but social media isn't the right place to spill all the business to, especially if you know that you're trying to hurt someone else's character. My friend group is looking like, if you know, I'm not known for having just a group of friends, but I feel like I have expanded, I feel like I've tried to make new friendships and build new relationships, and I feel like I'm more open now. Now, I had to learn to stop telling all my business to people. I think that was my biggest downfall. I just talk too much. But since I stopped doing that and everything is just surface level, it's been going good. I've been invited to parties, I've been invited to lunch, everything is just going good. And I have to stop being so emotional. It's okay, I just have to take everything and just let everything be what it's gonna be. Stop getting my feelings about the littlest thing. That's why I had to stop doing that. Now I feel like I have more friends and I feel like I have a little community. And I'm excited about that. If my phone could talk, the first thing it'll tell y'all is that she be talking to people she got no business talking to. I'll be in a world of trouble. Oh my gosh, I'm glad it came. One red flag I used to ignore that I spot instantly now is control. Growing up without a father, I just felt like, oh, someone's telling me don't do this, don't do that, I love it. But now it's like, now that I'm older, it's like, I don't want to be controlled. I want a partnership. I don't want someone telling me you can do this, you can't do this. I don't want that. I think I had to get out of having daddy issues to get to this point in my life. And I am so happy I realized that, because I feel like my relationships could have been going well if I would have just let that know off. There's no controlling over here. Do I think a woman's relationship with her father affects her relationship with her partner? Yes, it does, because if your father didn't give you certain things, I feel like a lot of us go out here searching for that, and we're looking for it in men that we don't even know. So the first, you're beautiful, the first, oh, you look so good, we're jumping on it because we never really got that from a man. So it just excites us, at least for me. It excites me. It's like, oh my gosh, you see me, you really see me. But in reality, it's not, every you beautiful isn't good.
What's one thing that you will go back and wish your dad would have did for you?
One thing oh my fucking God. I'm sorry. Hold on, I just don't want it to drip on my makeup.